Hello, everybody. I am MTG from Light the Fuse Wrestling Podcast, and this is your daily pro wrestling news for September 26, 2020. New Japan Pro Wrestling and DDT Pro Wrestling canceled their shows due to coronavirus. New Japan Pro Wrestling released a statement earlier today announcing that their decision to cancel all events between March 1st and March 15th. DDT Pro Wrestling has also announced that they have been canceling their shows too for DDT Pro Wrestling and TJPW Wrestling. Their shows consist from February 28th and March 7th. According to their statement, their decision came after recommendations made on February 26th by the Japanese Ministry of Health regarding the new coronavirus that is widespreading across not just the U.S., but China, Japan, and all over. New Japan Pro Wrestling has reached this difficult decision after careful consideration. Unfortunately, the health and safety of our fans, staff, and wrestlers is our highest concern. We remain deeply appreciative of the support of New Japan Pro Wrestling. There's a quote from New Japan Pro Wrestling via Twitter. Stardom announced last week that they would be taking very much precautions to the coronavirus by canceling their shows and events. New Japan Pro Wrestling has released this statement on Twitter. In light of recommendations made by the Japanese Ministry of Health connected to the coronavirus COVID-19, New Japan Pro Wrestling has arrived at the decision to cancel all events between March 1st and March 15th. All tickets will be refunded as soon as they can. Could we see woken Matt Hardy inside the NXT arena very, very soon? It is likely a possibility. Wrestling Inc. reports that could Matt Hardy be headed to work under the NXT brand. There has been recent talks of Matt possibly working the NXT brand in some capacity. According to PW Insider, there is no word yet on if Matt will be working behind the scenes or as a talent or even both. But there has been at least some talk of the Raw superstar going to NXT if he was to stay with the company, because our official reported that a lot of the overtures to Matt in the past few weeks has not really been about money. It's been about creative. We've learned earlier this week that Matt Hardy's WWE contract is scheduled to expire on Sunday, March 1st. It was reported earlier that the major hurdle in the contract talks was related to creative, not money or anything like that. It'll be interesting to see if WWE allows Matt to bring his woken character to NXT while bringing his veteran experience to the brand to help bring up new up-and-coming stars. The unlikely Matt Hardy went to Twitter and put the following: "With a hand of days remaining, nothing is yet written in stone. Every major player is currently on the board. Everyone's at the table. I must procure. I must be resurrected. And I must seek out my Akradia." Not too sure why Matt goes this on Twitter. Several new matches have been announced for WWE Super Showdown tomorrow night in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The following matches that have been added are: Mansoor will go one-on-one against Dolph Ziggler in Saudi Arabia, as of course Mansoor is a Saudi Arabian native from that area. Next, Angel Garza will go one-on-one with Humberto Carrillo. And a pre-show match has been also announced to take place right before Super Showdown even goes underway. It'll be the Viking Raiders versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Now, with that, the updated card would be for the WWE Championship, Brock Lesnar is the champion versus Ricochet. For the Universal Championship, Bray Wyatt the Fiend as the champion will go one-on-one against Goldberg. For the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, the New Day as the champions will go one-on-one against Miz and Morrison in a tag team match. 2-on-2, my bad. In a steel cage match, Roman Reigns will go one-on-one with Baron Corbin for the 10,000th time in a row. A Tuwak, I cannot be quoted on this, Mountain Trophy Gauntlet match. It'll be Andrade, Bobby Lashley, Eric Rowan, AJ Styles, R-Truth, and Rey Mysterio. Winner will get this nice-looking trophy. For the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships, we have Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy as the champions going one-on-one against the mixing up in motherfuckers. We got the Street Profits, y'all. And for the very first time ever, the Women's Championship will be defended on Saudi Arabian soil. We got the champion, Bayley, going one-on-one against Naomi. I feel as though that is going to be history. History in the making. Finn Balor has details on how he's making main roster money while working for NXT. According to a report from Dave Meltzer from the Wrestling Observer Radio, Finn Balor, formerly a main roster guy who currently works in NXT, is still making the previous downside guarantee he signed for when he was brought onto the main roster. However, Balor still likely won't be making too much more than his current downside guarantee in the form of bonus payouts given he's on NXT. Meltzer noted that Balor is still being paid like a main roster guy. On the other hand, NXT Women's Champion Rhea Ripley's situation is a bit different. Rhea is still part of NXT, but is working a major WrestleMania angle on the main roster. Rhea has a WrestleMania match actually against Charlotte, but is currently on her NXT contract. Therefore, would that mean for the WrestleMania payout, would Rhea Ripley be getting NXT money or main roster money? I just don't know on this point. But alrighty guys, this has been your pro wrestling breaking news for September 26, 2020. If there's anything I missed, please leave in the comments down below. Please share this on Facebook, Twitter, Spotify, Google Podcasts, anywhere you can find Light the Fuse Wrestling Podcast. Share it with the world. We are trying to get this podcast on the map, ready to go with these random breaking news and every Sunday for our podcast. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope the rest of y'all day is 100% phenomenal.